All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back. If you watch my other video about the time belt replacement, this is the same day. This is literally immediately after. I just ate some lunch, took a dog for a walk. Now I'm gonna do these injectors. So in this video, I am gonna be replacing the injectors. I'm gonna show you how I get it done. I will be replacing them with some Exergy 60% overs. I'll show you that here in a minute. But yeah, let's get started in this. All right, just took this thing for a quick lap, try to get the coolant to settle out, got it leveled. But I got the top of this thing off of here and some of the foam. I still got to take the rest of it off, but basically this is what we're looking at. I am gonna have to remove this cowl because that last number 4 injector back there is buried underneath this thing. So not a huge problem, but just gotta take the wipers off and the cowl. I've seen some other guys do it some other ways where they take the transmission mount off and like tilt the motor forward or something. I'm not gonna try to do that. I'm just gonna take this cowl off because it's only a couple bolts and some clips and stuff. So beats trying to mess with the moving the engine around and stuff. It's just get this piece that's in the way out of the way. So I'm gonna do that and I'll give you an update when I get there. All right, real quick, got the plastic cover off of here, the wipers off. This is what it looks like underneath. As you can see, there's part of the airbox, the HVAC, and then there's some bolts for this tray up in the back here that come off. So I gotta pull this wiper motor assembly out and take it all off. You can see one of the bolts right there. There's a couple of them all the way across. I'm gonna pull this whole tray out. My wipers, took these wipers off, and under here is like super rusty, both of them. I don't know why. It has these plastic caps that go over the end of it, and they just pop off, but a little corrosion there, so I'm gonna clean that up as well. But these it's got these little clips that hold this tray on here. It's just along the front here, all these holes. And then this just like has a groove that like slips into the windshield. So just pull the wipers off and take these clips out. And then this thing just like slides out. So not too bad. All right, so I got the cowl off. As you can see, plenty of room to get the number 4 injector out. There's a bunch of bolts and these plastic nuts here. They hold that cover that goes over this guy. There's 2 studs. Yeah, well, I guess it's on the cover itself or on the tray, but it's kind of like glued in there, or like double-sided tape all the way across. So you kind of have to like peel it off once you get all the nuts off. So be prepared for that. But once you get all the glue separated, it comes off like this. So yeah, it's off, whatever. But yeah, let's do some more. All right, got all the lines off. This return line stretches across all 4 injectors, and it uses these little clips. This one's kind of bent, but I'll get you a better example here. I guess they're all that way. Anyway, uses these clips, and you just gotta spread them apart a little bit. It kind of goes over the top of this, and those grip the top of the injector in that groove. You can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, in that groove. And then you just pull it right off. I got all 4 out. I also got the hold down clamps for those, and these lines off. So these are the clamps. They just straddle the injector and hold it down. And then the lines here. So if you're wondering, these lines are numbered. Yeah, this is number 1 line. So they're all numbered, so you can't really get them mixed up. But I'm gonna pull these out and see how they look. All right, literally like 2 minutes later, I got all these out. This foam piece kind of sucks because it's like a bridge there, if you can see it, that goes across this piece right here, goes across there, and it like straddles the number 3 injector. So kind of had to break it, and ended up breaking this side too. But yeah, that kind of sucked. But here's the old injectors, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, they look used, but I don't know. They popped right out. Literally, I just pulled them out by hand. So I'm not sure, which they are kind of warm. I mean, they're warm to the touch. They're probably 100 degrees or something. I did run this thing because I just changed the timing belt in it, and then took it for a lap to circulate the coolant and get the air pockets out and stuff. So it didn't get up to like 176 degrees or whatever this thing runs at, but it got up to like 68 Celsius is what the EFI Live told me, and I was like, okay, that's good enough. And it was enough to open the thermostat anyway and circulate and get the air pocket out. But this motor is still somewhat warm. I'm not saying it's like hot by any means, but yeah, they literally just pulled out by hand. I did buy a tool. Bought one of these. It kind of goes into the pocket there, and you can stick a wrench on this and like pry against it, and it'll pull it up somehow. I think it goes on, I don't know. Oh, it goes into this guy. That's how it worked. Yeah, so it slides into this like this, and you can put a wrench on the end of this and pry against it, and it'll pull the injector out. I got this on Amazon. It's like, I forget how much it was. I want to say it was cheap. It was like 20-40 bucks or something like that. I'm not really sure. And I bought it just in case I needed it, because I've had or seen a lot of guys that have had issues with getting injectors out. But yeah, mine just pulled out by hand. So literally just grabbed the fitting here and twisted it, and they all turned just fine, and then just wiggled it and pulled it out by hand. So maybe I got lucky, not really sure, but they're out. And let me show you the new ones. All right, so here's the new ones. They look exactly like the originals, and they're just clean and new. But trust me, these are Exergy injectors. They numbered them, so I don't know. There's no like Exergy labeling on any of these, but trust me, they came from Exergy. And I also got new lines, because I don't really trust using old lines, so I got some new ones to go on there as well. So let's toss these bad boys in. Okay, all the injectors are in, plugged in, new hard lines, torqued, foots, the hold down clamps are torqued, return line is installed. Really not a bad job. Like, if you take this cowl out, you have access to absolutely everything. Nothing is in your way. These AC lines are kind of, I mean, not really, because like they move, like, because they attach to the cowl, so like it's not even that big of a deal. But going back together now. All right, and just like that, we're done. Not too bad. The hardest part definitely is this drip tray, rain tray, wiper cowl thing. Getting that thing in and out is way harder than the injectors themselves. That being said, if you have a stuck injector or an injector that won't come out, that's probably going to be your biggest trouble. But in this case, in this instance, getting that out, the wiper cowl out, is the hardest part. Really wasn't a bad job. It took me right at, let's see, it's 3 o'clock now. I started at 1:30, and yeah, hour and a half, not bad. Can't complain. I'm gonna package these up. Thankfully, I took the injectors, the stock injectors, out of this one and shipped them off to Exergy as cores. So I still have these, now to return as cores. So on this next project. So that was cool. That worked out that way. But anywho, I know my next video, I said it was going to be this one, the big update on this one, but it is Memorial Day weekend and I decided to do this instead. So anywho, I just want to thank you all for watching. Happy Memorial Day to all the veterans out there, and I guess for everybody. But hope you're not working this weekend. Take advantage of it. Do projects like this one. Hopefully some of you can do some of these. Hopefully these steps really showed you how easy it is to work on this motor. It's really not a bad job at all. I do have some other projects that I would like to do this. I'd like to, Sonex makes some transmission, not upgrades, but kind of more like repairs, I guess. My transmission didn't have any issues, but I would like to service it, and I do have a new torque converter. It's a stock converter, but I do have a new torque converter to put in it. So I'd like to pull that transmission out and do some of those upgrades. It's probably going to be my next truck video. I'm not doing a like calibration video, or that's not going to be part of this video, or I might do an update, but really it's not going to apply to you guys because all these injectors that you buy from Exergy come with their own flow sheet, so your data is not going to be the same as mine. So that's why I'm not including it in this video. If you don't know how to upload that stuff into the ECU or are curious how to do that, you can look back at some of my other videos. I showed the pulse width tables in those videos, and you basically just copy the numbers that are that come from Exergy into those tables. You do have to extrapolate some stuff, but yeah, it's pretty plug and play on that side. So basically for the rest of the day, today's Saturday, Sunday and Monday I have off of work, so I'm going to be working on the tune on this. I have a tune that I'm going to load in this and see how it does, and I'm probably going to have a couple revisions on that deal. But anywho, if you guys have any questions about this install, or if I didn't explain something well enough, you'd like some more details, just comment below and I'll get back to you on that. But hope you all enjoy your weekend, and thanks for watching.